왜 갑자기 걸어 임마. 큰일 날 뻔했네. 갑자기 걸어가.
어디냐? 오, 왔다. 오, 3페이지. 나에게 잘라버렸어.
물려버렸네.
물리면 이런 뭐야? 키를 충격했기 때문에 미직한 거야? 변신하는 거야 또? 환각이야?
이상한 환상 같은 거를.
이젠 빨라.
보스전은 그동안 앞에 것들보다 확실히 블러드라인 훨씬 재밌긴 하다.
이거 깨야 돼. 피가 안 나. 빠져야 돼.
오우. 걸 때쯤에 공격력도 올리죠. 최대한 버프받는 포션 다 빨아. 저것도 방송해야겠네. 기름칠도 해주고. 이렇게 중력 철저하게 해야 되는 모습을 오랜만에. 사실 그동안 이런 거 신경 안 쓰고 그냥 했는데.
저기 있다. 저기 있다.
오케이, 하나 터뜨렸고. 우와.
저기 있네. 가지고 얘를 공격해도 피가 안 나네. 좋은가.
오, 다행이다.
쿠엔.
쿠엔 덕분에 살았네. 조금 남았어.
됐다.
하나 먼저 하나.
여기 또 들어가게 만들고.
어디 가서 죽을 순 없지.
됐다. 끝났다.
와우. 잘 가라.
정말 새로운 데이지. 아까 에너지가 다시 차서 나온다고. 오.
휴. 힘들었네.
그 박쥐를 알아내는 게 힘들었네요.
박쥐.
살았어, 다행이다. 되게 아파. 서로 붙으려고 하는 건가? 못 붙게 이렇게 떨어뜨려 놓으면 못 붙나?
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let.
I insist.
이거 마무리하려고? 죽인 거야 아니면
죽인 거 같은데? 규율을 어겼네요. 어쨌든 레디스는.
죽였네. 이주지.
재단사의 작업실.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according
최고의
to
옷가.
the best tried practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
쩌네. 들게 까네.
취향이 되게 검정.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him, for in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate.
훈장을 받는군요.
The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced general...
잘못된 방향으로
너그러운.
넘어가는 줄.
철학적인.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're
She will
rich by a
continue.
medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either, and I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion.
들어맞지
Piece of
않는
the
거짓
puzzle
족같이.
never seemed to fit.
아직 한 명이 안 죽긴
So
했어요.
you believe the five virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a fifth victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Our plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little
뭔가
investigation.
긴 이야기가 있을 것 같은데.
You'd be very proud to see how
부장한테 얘기해봐야겠네요.
I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious, destructive deeds.
The letters, what's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
가자.
All in all,
만나자 하면 안
check up on
돼.
that.
가야 되거든.
만나자면 뛰어가야 돼. 귀찮아.
가자 해 알아서.
Yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
조심할 거라 약속. 여기 있네.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to
누구였을까
ask you
영민이?
something.
Yet again?
공작?
Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shined while we jabber?
저거네
Guess
진짜.
they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean
이런 신발을 닦는다고?
그러니까
fine slogan.
더 더러지는 거 아니야? 사업은 어때?
How's
내가
business?
500이라
Well
주는데.
enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in a frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap,
Dog.
but
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
beggars brought them.
왜 안 말해준
Why
거지?
didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
정확한 고민.
Beggars.
비즈니스 왕이야.
Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know. They all had no home.
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
뭘 물어봐야 될까?
위에 거?
어디서 편지를 가져왔나?
Where'd they get the letters? You pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
뭔가 끝날 듯 하면서
그러니까
수수께끼를 계속 던져주네요.
안 끝나네. 지금 아직 한 명이 아직 안 죽었기 때문에.
Outside.
A courtesan is like a rat catcher. You've to loose your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth or botting about.
여기.
아하, 그러네.
Let's get you.
짝재기와 신발을 신지 않은
Here,
새.
that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of
뭔
persuasion.
소리야 갑자기?
Gentlemen, calm, please. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump. Scram! Decent folk live here.
Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
옷을 더럽히겠군. 그치?
그러니까 안 더럽힌다고 했는데. 건방. 자식. 두 명 가지고 힘든걸?
한 명 더 데리고 와!
주먹으로 패는 거 고맙게 생각해.
All right. I can take a hit. Come, time to go. I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
정보가 필요해.
I need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Gare.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal.
거지들.
You can question them yourselves.
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
좋아.
Thanks.
기다립시다.
We'll wait. Nice of you to listen.
과연 마지막 대상 누구였을까?
기사가 4명이었는데 하나는 누구지?
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this home. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold, and you wouldn't want that.
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We're all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black.
프레쉬?
You've got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine, and to deliver it 2 days
Oh.
after the feast of St. Marcos.
그 편지를 줘.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you. Plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said.
그 무서운 여자.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
누구였을까?
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this.
누구였길래?
This time he was see to Arju Castle.
아,
자기 동생이었구만.
Simply underestimated Siano.
역시.
Judging by this, Dettloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the letter ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Dettloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed, the logical conclusion, Count.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions, ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive.
물어봐야겠네 진짜.
Certainly,
그러네.
you can always ask yourself.
좋은 생각인 것 같아.
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sienna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
같이 갈 텐가?
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I will not risk entering the palace after Dettloff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's blood sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behaviour in her presence. She treated Dettloff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this, atop all that, no Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
시아나 대하자.
은근 기네요. 끝이 날 듯 안 끝나.
그러니까. 가자.
결국 시아나가 제일 나쁘네요.
그렇지. 사실 제가 흑막이니까.
근데 뭔가 이렇게 막 의미심장하게 시아나가
위쳐에서. 아, 네. 한번 저게 됐었죠. 천상공이 붙었었지.
딱 저 뭐지? 뭐랄까 내용이 막 그렇게 스펙타클하진 않다. 너무 막 딱 까발려가지고 처음부터 너무 당연했달까?
그렇지. 근데 2주 만에 복구를 잘해줬는데.
건물은 안 부쉈겠지. 사람은 죽였어도.
불 타고 있었는데.
아 맞다, 불이 좀 타고 있었지. 돌건물이라서 괜찮은가 보지.
그런가 봐.
공장 참 이쁘네. 머네요.
아, 이거 무지하게 머네 진짜.
다리 알배기겠다.
앱이 맞게 간 거지.
네빌 믿어봐. 네빌 믿어보라고. 맞네.
또 올라가야 돼.
멀어.
올라가야겠네요. 탑이니까.
위.
Halt.
Need to see Sienna urgently.
In the matter of?
시아나가 돼.
생각하고 싶다.
Want to
극딜이야.
talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your grand at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my
이거
permission.
뭔데 호락하고.
For 5 minutes.
Promise to be brief.
때려버려가지고. 비리경비병인데 저거?
이렇게 뇌물은 받진 않았지만.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
월권행이야 월권행이.
As long as it's truly but a moment, highly irregular this.
지금 파격적인.
밖을
Have you come
바라보고.
to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Notorious' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Because you're simply an impulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Deadloff is dead. Would you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious. Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
널 배신했으니까.
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? She's no longer in danger, true, but she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only because you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
아이고.
I probably will.
용서했으면 전혀.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
복수 눈이 멀었네.
Why should I?
For old time's sake, you loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure, but there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good, sometimes only the bad.
if she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me?
직접 물어봐.
뭐라 하지?
직접 물어보는 게 낫지 않을까?
직접 물어봐야겠지.
Don't know, but you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe, but there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Ugh, you really want a happy ending, don't you? With all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another, and that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
훈장이 중요한 사람도 아닌데 뭐.
그러니까 그 훈장 받아서 뭐하게.
그러니까 실력이 중요한 그런 직업군이라서
차라리 자기를 내리라고.
땅도 주고.
땅은 그래. 땅은 받긴 받았는데 아직 확인은 안 했지만
블루인 땅에 시체 보관소.
결국 내 돈 가지고 다 뿌려야 돼. 그래 가자.
Let's go. Want to see him too.